I know it is almost like I had never left. Hello and welcome. This is going to be my personal little take of playing Lobotomy Corperation. Yes, hello. How you doing? It's going to be my own little personal take of trying to play this game to the best of my ability. I've already played a fair bit of it and got as far as unlocking. I think I did. Yeah, I did the entirety of 3 branches, or 4, I believe 3. And I also decided to play this with a couple of mods, just because I like adding a little bit extra to it. And I figured, why not share this experience with other people as well? Also, if I sound quiet, it is currently 11:25 p.m., so it is late, and I am moderately tired. I am an old woman at this point, but I'm gonna keep on fighting because I want to kind of have a bit of a strong return back into making videos and doing a stream like this, and who knows, maybe we might find something new that I enjoy while we play this. So, with that being said, let's get to it. Also, if you hear any bangs outside, that's because there's fireworks going off. Yeah, I know, fireworks on Boxing Day. Or Boxing Night, excuse me. Alrighty. With that being said, let's go back to the first day. And I'll be able to explain the mechanics of the things that we find. So we're just going to start off with 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds, as that is the only thing we start off with. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. This is actually a really interesting one. And there's also going to be VAing as well, so you get to hear my VAing skills again, which is fun. Anyways, hello X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corperation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. It's quite rare for an AI to have a name. I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. Ah, I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI, am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation, to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Spamming emojis, can you please stop doing that? Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and my shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. Well, it was. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. Not wrong there. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. Why don't you work for the agents? I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Can you tell me a little bit more about yourself? How should I describe this in a layman's terms? I heard that it took an enormous amount of time and effort to create me. All kinds of new algorithms and features were deployed, inscribing new chapter in history of artificial intelligence. I am seeing more emojis. And I serve the company. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed Abnormalities. Remember 1 sin of hundreds of good deeds? That was the first abnormality. Then, we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. While AIs as a concept have become so commonplace that they are seen and used everywhere in this day and age, unfortunately so. I am quite different in comparison to the rest of the pack. That is, I can closely imitate human emotions. It is not a simple task, as emotion is highly sophisticated and originally a biological system that is substantially more unpredictable and complex than any other. Let me ask you a random question. Bina or Gabata, or who would you take on? I mean, Bina was the one who took out the Red Mist or Kali, who will explain later, but I would say Gabata, personally. Along with other functions at my disposal, I will be your perfect partner. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corperation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? Memories of all the Sephiroth are synchronized. I'm assuming that just means because I've played this game before. Oh. Well, again, I can't really answer that question. Alright, let's go meet Malkuth, because she is the first of the Sephiroth that is available in the control team. Alright, who is our first agent that is going to be here? I really hope it's like a silly name or something. But we shall see. Velasquez. That's a pretty silly name. Because, yes, as I mentioned, I played this a bunch. I have access to all of these, but just to make it balanced, I'm gonna go and grab myself just the penitent stuff, because it is the very basic. I'm not gonna go for anything too extreme too soon. I call dibs on the first one. Very well. I will upgrade some temperance, just because those are kind of a must. Alrighty, let's begin work. Simple! All we're gonna be doing, once in hundreds of good deeds, we're just gonna be doing a bunch of attachment work. Also. The little silly thing that you can do is you can just spam move the mouse and it'll distort the audio. And yes, I have over 400 unique key boxes, just because I can't really spend them. So to explain how this is going to work is that we're going to start off just by doing a bunch of these different kinds of works, and we're going to be managing our health and sanity of our agents. Glad to see you're doing well. Thank you. I think I want to get this to like maybe 600 lob, just so that way I'm positive enkephalin, just so that, or enkephalin. God, I'm so used to saying enkephalin when it's enkephalin. As I was saying, I do want to at least get it over to maybe around 600, because then it'll tell me that I don't need to necessarily keep working on temperance with my agents. Even though I could end the day right now, but I don't want my agents to be too overwhelmed by some of the upcoming abnormalities that we might encounter, which can be really bad ultimately. That just means that there's a Cleafuth meltdown, and abnormalities, their Cleafuth counter would automatically go down to 0 if this timer up there goes down to 0. Dante. Why are you bringing up Dante? He's not even in this game. Please refrain from spamming caps. Thanks, Streamlabs. L Corp or L Company? Probably L Company. If I had to pick one or the other. L Corp is the one who started it all. L Company is the one who's just at least trying to do something to make a change. At least that's what I think so far. I haven't played much of Limbus. I played more of LobCorp than this company. To explain the work processes for those of you who are new to this, it's going to be determined between positive enkephalin and negative enkephalin. Positive enkephalin is from when our agents are doing good at their jobs, and negative enkephalin is how our agents are going to be taking damage as they're going to be doing their research. Once they manage to develop their enkephalin, it'll be distributed into the positive enkephalin counts, which is seen up here, and will be produced in our individual P boxes, which is over here, or positive enkephalin boxes, which is how we're going to be able to unlock information such as work results. Fair enough, I just wish to ask this. If you were put in a department... Nope. Tough. Hang on, let me make Streamlabs a little bit more forgiving, because I don't know why it is just... Because Streamlabs should not be this rude. Streamlabs. Tabbot. Manage. This will take me a little bit. Why that? Okay, now you should be able to answer the question. Ask a question. Sorry. Try again. If that doesn't update, then I'll just have to refresh it just to make sure that it actually saves. I get it for the spam, but a question, it makes no sense. Huh? Well, it's probably because some questions can actually be determined in like very lengthy messages, so that could be why if I had to guess. Oh, there we go. I can actually see it here. Fair enough. I just wish to ask this: if you were put in a department, which one would you rather be in, and why? This also includes student suppressions, by the way. Good question. I guess probably HODs? I mean, either HODs or NetZocs. Only because NetZoc... Okay. Yeah, an agent at any department, which one would you rather be in, why? This also includes suppression. I only say NetZoc because at least you'd be able to have the strength both in mind and soul, and would be able to have at least some kind of endurance to what would to the thing that would be to come, which is of course the fact that you wouldn't be able to heal properly. Interesting answer. Yeah, this is not an answer you would think I would say, huh? $569 positive love boxes. Nice. I could continue promoting, actually. I could try and promote up to, like, the other Discord servers. I might need to remake a new... Why do you not... Go! Do your work, damn it! I know what Roland is doing right now? No idea. Because Roland isn't here at this point in time. Also, fun fact, somebody made, what was it called? The Pianist. They actually made the Pianist an abnormality in this game. At least as a mod. It's, well, it's here. Even though I really feel like it should have been an Aleph, considering the fact that, you know, it did a lot of damage. Jesus, that is loud. At least it's loud in my ears. I tried making the audio, like, reasonably quiet, so that way it wasn't blasting in everybody's ears. Go back. Go back in there. If you're wondering what happens when the counter does hit 0 and the abnormality in question can't escape, then it just lowers the amount of positive enkephalin boxes that we've got. Well, technically he is, but not important until next game, which means he could still be the color fixer. True. But no, Black Silence was only given to him because of Angelica dying, which only happened when the pianist was playing. Perhaps still speaking with Salvador and the guy from katana, so probably. Probably. It always makes me laugh. Alright, that's 600. I'm gonna end the day here. That puts her temperance up to 3, which is absolutely perfect. Okay, we get our new abnormality, which we're gonna get between 2 tiers. And I already have all of these unlocked, so perfect. But everyone knew him because of the dang mask. That is true. I guess I got a can of Welchers just because it is a good trainer on 2 fonts. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A, or AN. Come on. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Probably build the future, personally. Yeah, facing your fears is important, but being able to construct the future for not just yourself, but for everybody else. You know. If you had to be remembered by an accessory, which one would you choose? Good question, because I mean, I guess the butterfly is, like, the obvious one, because I had the butterfly accessory as being, like, part of my main thing for a long time. The future is inevitable, but ever undecided. One may simply lie atop the sand of the future, or they may shape it with purpose. Lobotomy Corperation is an innovative company. Oh, yeah. Alright. The harvesting technologies we have discovered are such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. It's simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. With these, we will mold the future, creating brand new paths. Alright, let's keep expanding control team. So we get open can of Welchers, which is a Zane which basically can heal us or instantly kill us depending on that work result. I don't know about it being an innovative company for real, especially after what happens at the end. Well, not everybody knows. Not everybody knows, because not everybody has really played this game. I will hire a new agent, and of course I shall name it as such. Yep, there we go. Now, to choose a style, I guess I'll make a design that I think fits. So this will take me a little bit. You know how I look like? I sure do. And this is probably going to be the best I can get, because I can't exactly adjust skin tone. Welcome aboard. I can't shift positions around, that's fine. Let's go ahead and at least strengthen you and give you some extra temperance. Okay. So, Vela, I'm probably just going to get her to work on Welchers and up her fortitude, because fortitude is going to be incredibly significant here. So, Wit, you can do that. And then Bella, you can do that. Do I have everything on Welchers? I do. I have both guns. I have all 5 armor. Oh, all 5 gear. Excuse me. But one sin and hundreds of good deeds floats gently in the air, moving Remember floating around that people have been abducted onto a fishing boat after drinking an open can of grape-flavored soda. Random. Possible that you made some sacrifice to collect half the energy. No one's died yet, Angela. What are you talking about? Right. Wait, go back there. Bella, go back there. So, really, this is going to be what we're going to be dealing with for the most part. God, that's loud. So nothing all that particularly special until we get to the later portions of the game where things really start jumping up in difficulty. I do not wish to end the day yet as much as I want to try and get some more test stuff, but I know if I do, I'm just gonna get into it. You know, it will be more random. Yakuza collab with Project Moon. Part of me sees that being possible, but they're based in entirely different countries. It wouldn't make sense. Also, that was actually kind of close. I think I'll end the day for now. IGG and PM, oh boy. Yeah. Because I do want to up just her HP naturally. Let's see. Old Lady, Megahertz, and Punishing Bird. Okay. This is a... This is an interesting bind. What do I want here? Because I could get an early game Justice Trainer, or I could just get one of the birds. Part of me is thinking the birds just to kind of get one of the Aleph out the way. But the Aleph won't show up later. That'll be a recipe for Depresso. I mean, it's either that or Megahertz. Bird? Yeah, I was literally just... Bird makes more sense, just to get the thing out the way. Okay. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? A good question. But instead of really focusing on myself, I would probably say the company itself. I want other people to succeed just as much as I do. Your future is determined by what you do at this moment. Currently, you work for Lobotomy Corperation. In our company, you will see things that cannot be seen, and you will feel things that cannot be felt. You shall do impossible things. I'm just simply annoyed is all. I'm guessing it's because of what happened earlier today, but context, English please, is a little difficult to explain at the moment. May your wish be granted. Perhaps you will become the best manager I have seen yet. So, you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. Thank you. We shall see if I actually do manage to succeed. It'll really depend on just how much dedication I put into this, because I am tired. It's a pointless of yawn. Alrighty, I have 3 love points, and we have our first test. Let's get a new agent, Tim. Brilliant. Welcome to the team, Tim. You're gonna be starting at level 1. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket right now, but I do. Can I up your temperance? No, I can't. Your temperance is level 3, though. So it's alright. The history of being unlucky, though. Let's go with wit, and I will give you some extra fortitude. And no, I can't give you more temperance. I can only give you some extra fortitude. It's fine. I guess him, I will give you some extra temperance. So I'm gonna be hard focusing on one sin with you. And then egos takes 5 minutes to load. Wits. You can take the solitude gun. Tim can take. I guess no. Fragments from somewhere makes more sense. And for ego suits. I guess. No, I can't do that because I don't have prudence. Take horn, wits, take Because I'm gonna be getting you to work on that. I guess I could give you the standard ego training suit. You can jump up at least a little bit, so I'll give you... You're gonna be working on Bird. So, Life Bird, Daredevil, and you can change your weapon from doing light damage, I think, to range red. Makes more sense to me. Alrighty. Let's begin. I got Punishing Bird, funnily enough, as the first abnormality I got in my last run, so that's actually really funny. Then we can work on that. Okay. Jump up speed, and let's do this. So the next thing I also realized is that tool abnormalities tend to be a guarantee on on the 4th day of each branch, which is interesting. It's just something I kind of discovered when I was playing through my own time. Back to Wit, you keep working instincts, because I kind of want you to up your instincts if we're going to be dealing with megahertz should show up again. Oh, nice timing! You can go back and keep working, I guess. I swear to God, if you end up doing a bad work result as you're working on open can of weld shears, I'm gonna be upset. The plus side of upping prudence this early is that there's just more sanity for me to make use of for some of the other abnormalities that will show up later, because I'm guaranteeing they are. Just not right now, but they will very soon. So far we only have one that really breaches, but it's not that annoying. You can definitely go back and heal. How much sanity are you on? You're still at full, so yeah, you're fine. So, Tim, you keep working. Wit, you keep working for now. I'll wait until Velasquez finishes healing, and then I'll send Velasquez back to Punishing Bird, because Punishing Bird still is satisfied right now, which is good. Okay, so the longer we keep that up, the better. Keep working. Okay. Watching the stream, and I'm quickly going to ask this. Why do you keep working on the same abnormalities even though you already have the information unlocked? Positive enkephalin is the first thing. The second thing is because if you actually continue working with the abnormalities in question and just keep on upping the amount of times you do different work results or different work types with said abnormalities, you actually do increase your overall level with the things that you're doing. Did I let you heal? No, you should heal first, because I don't want to accidentally get my first agent killed. Because otherwise I would have to restart the day, and that would be annoying. Also, we're getting some Cleopas meltdown. Okay. You have been basically full healed. You can go with double back. Sat back in my comfortable chair right now because I'm just wanting to get things done. Keep working with. We're almost done. Because I want to get Fortitude at least level 2. There's no way to up the thing either, so we'll wait for the work results to actually go through. go and now end work day. Nice, and Tim got a promotion to level 2. Absolutely astounding. Day 4? Alrighty, I don't have much information on the tool abnormalities, so I'm just gonna have to remember these off by heart. First one. Do you remember this melody? The professor used to play this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. That one is Teresha. It's actually a really fun abnormality, one of my favorites. Many of those who went on an operation... Oh, God, English. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machine have found themselves rested and healthy again. That is... We can make everyone happy, I believe. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget even how to... Okay, that's behavioral adjustment, which is really annoying. Let's go Teresha. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. Huzzah! If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I can take pride in that. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you are performing your role well. This shows there should be only good news to come. A machine such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It's good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. What, just me being tired? You are so withdrawn, face all gray and grim, and you are all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. No, I lost nobody. What are you talking about? No abnormalities, breach, or anything. I'm gonna say this and be off the lobotomy of company. Alright, you have a yourselves a good night. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. Yeah, I was, because, again, nobody has died yet. They had known the risks from the beginning. The company grows, fertilized by their sacrifices. It's as simple as that. I'm sure they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity would be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased, in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. I guess champagne? Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass, then take it lightly, savoring the bubbles. Perfect. Just like that. Well, I don't really have champagne, so... no. Interesting how that's a timid, though, because nobody died. God. Okay, we don't necessarily need to hire anyone. We just need to... Wendrus or Risk Ryan, hello and welcome to the stream. And it's surprising to see you here so late. Velasquez, I think I definitely want to up you. Can I put... Oh, oops, I can't put all my eggs in one basket, that's fine. I guess I'll just up your temperance and fortitude. Wits, I do want to upgrade your temperance as well, I think. I'll upgrade timid a bit. I think for now I just keep hard focusing on attachment with Tim. Wit, I want you to keep upping your health. And Velasquez, I want you to keep upping your... I will unlock... Actually, I should probably get the info on Teresha. Never mind, yeah. So there's gonna be a very pivotal time where I'm gonna have to do some math in my head. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Surprised to see actually being live. Yeah, especially on YouTube of all things. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna end usage now. You immediately go do that. Where are you going? I instructed you to be here. What? Oh, that was Clark. I was like, why are you going the other way? You just keep doing that, bud. Your sanity, okay. Yes, your sanity is fine. You can keep working. You need a full minute. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you're panicking. Okay. Who has my sanity stick? Stop running. Wait, shoot her! And somebody else just died. For the love of God. I'm face palming right now. God damn. Why did everybody have to panic? Because the clerks went ahead and ran themselves into bullets and stuff. Alright, let's rewind. Let's rewind a bit and let's think, because I don't know what the hell that was. Wait, did I rewind to the memory repository or did I just restart the day? Okay, I just restarted the day. Okay, let's try that again. This time a little less with the fail. That was embarrassing. That was a really bad start. I thought I could have sworn it was in 15 seconds. It was... Oh, I might have miscounted, actually. And that's a restart, because I just saw a bad work result. Good job, Wit. Because if you get a bad work result on Open Can of Wheelchairs, then you instantly die. Or your agent instantly dies. Thank you to Wanties for teaching me that one. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. I'm gonna laugh if this fails again. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wasn't 10 seconds? Oh, it was 9. There you go, 10. Now, go it again. Wait, you get back there. Does count. Ah, that was why that happened. Okay, to explain what actually happened there as to why all my clerks went insane was because she was in there for too long and pausing does does count towards the seconds. But get back in there. It was 30 seconds to unlock all the place info, and then you do it again. The reason I'm doing the full time, by the way, is because this just unlocks the rest of the information. Okay, there's Teresha, so I'm gonna end. So this is probably how people min-max it, so it's necessary. And now, only 31. What? I wasn't paying attention. Punishing bird angry? No, you're neutral. That is really awkward. Not to fear. As long as we don't anger the bird, we're fine. My clerks, however, are gonna freak out. Apparently, a tiny bird flying around is super horrifying. I was gonna say, Wood could probably even tank it, actually. So, what I'll do is I'll actually go ahead and get Velasquez to do open can of well cheers. I would order suppression, but the problem is if I do that, then odds are it's just gonna end up becoming a bit of a problem later. But if I find it where I'm first jump up because it's just abnormality that's running around the building. I'm hearing the sound of these screams right in my ears. Come on, bird. To the center room. Room where Wit can easily tank your attacks. There we go. Just gonna do that. Let's guess we keep doing that. There we go. Punishing bird will now go back on its own accord. Why did I just hear a gunshot? What the hell? Random. Okay, Velasquez is uncontrollable because taking open can of bullshit. So punishing bird will go back into its own accord. So, and drop it a verdict. I think he'll do that and then I'll end the day. I think we're actually good at this point. There we are. Let's end the workday. 3 love points, no promotions, that's fine. Wow, you have a lot more health now, Wit. That's really good, actually. Next day. I still need to get more information on Teresha, but that's fine. I'll be able to do that on my own accord. Day 5. Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships, so you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been today? Well, of course it was fine. Let us spare the pleasantries, no? Manager, how has your life been? Let's be for real, it could have been better. I cannot see the color of your life as you do. While I'm unable to console you with empty words such as, that's not true. Many things will change while you're here, that much is clear. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not just grow anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil. Thank you. Very gentle words, despite who you eventually end up being. I'm not going to give spoilers. Oh, my arms. Arms are sore. Ah, just hit the midnight mark. Nice. It's now the 27th. It is no longer Boxing Day. I am still curious as to why the hell we had fireworks. Okay, Velasquez. How can I buff you to be any stronger? I would say more fortitude, probably. Because I'm already going to be hard focusing on your prudence, but I don't want to pour all my eggs in one basket, so... Tim, your stats certainly are, but it could be better, so I'm going to go ahead and up your prudence and fortitude, at the very least. Wits, you can up your... Said you can up your... Alright, let's immediately start off with the usual. Wit, this time let's change gears. Wit, you can focus on doing attachment work. Velasquez, you do that. And then open can of well cheers, that'll be for Let's change gears this time. Let's not focus so hard on Tricia, as much as I do want to do that, but not at the very second. I want to wait a little bit. While I wait for everybody to go do that, I should probably, continue doing the whole self-promo thing, because I did forget to do that. Well, granted, I haven't been on YouTube in quite some time due to, complications, we could say. Where was that at? Realized I made a proper fail. So give me a quick minute to go do that. Bruh. I'm mostly just doing like the whole self-promo stuff because, you know, I should actually, you know, okay. Finish self-promo. Because I was meaning to do that. Alright, let's go get more Tricia work done. Never mind. I was gonna have more Tricia work done. Then Bird exists. Which is ever so slightly annoying. Yeah, I did. I made sacrifices to my own sanity. Slight jokes aside. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back in. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That scared me. For a second, I thought you went insane. No, you're fine. Do attachment work, please. Plus am I 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 59, 60. Alright. Just Keep going in these intervals. This is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. P-Bird is going down, but that's not too big of a deal. Trisha is 2 minutes. Ugh. It's not good, but it's not bad. You know what? I think I'm actually fine with just ending the workday right now. Didn't really get much, unfortunately, but oh, never mind. Prudence is level 3. That is good. I just need a way to up my justice now. At least now, on day 6, we get a brand new station unlocked, so we are no longer expanded control team. I've already had these. Can I have new ones, please? Papote is actually not a bad instinct trainer, so I'll go with Papote. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who sent those rules in place did not consider situations like this. Yes, I could just need a yawn. Ugh. Why did I choose to do this so late at night? Whatever. And I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Word tends to travel faster than you think. Oops. Wait a second, I'm just gonna tab out and check something. There we go. I will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. That is the stream. Simply thank them for their efforts. Tell them you hope that they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine and say they will come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. Don't worry, I will. Alrighty, we now get Sod's floor, also known as the information branch, with Papote. So now I gotta actually choose which agent I really want to hard focus on. Because I think the other guys can kind of handle the upper floors just fine, and P-Bird is just P-Bird. But we don't really need to focus so much on one sin. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually move Velasquez over to the lower floor and have Velasquez hard trained on that. I mean, it's either that or I get a new agent and just deploy them up to control just to prep with the others. But I also kind of want to have Wit doing that. Yeah, I think I'll go with Wit, and I'll just up his justice. Just by one. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Tim, you definitely need to be a bit stronger, so I'll go ahead and up your prudence and fortitude. Velasquez, you're doing okay. I think I will just up. Okay. Nice overall balance. First things first. Risha, go Velasquez. Tim, you can focus on, I guess. Oh, my vision. My vision has been playing a lot of games to me recently. You can go ahead and focus on Cannibal Cheers. All there is to it. Time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 2 minutes to find out that. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Because I'm at 2 and 1, so I gotta do this 6 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 20. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 5, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what? Okay, bruh. Try that again. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then get this rest of it. The second I see that 4 show up, I'm done. There, okay. Gracious info is fully unlocked. Let's just go get you, I guess, working on the well cheers. I mean, it's either that or go get Velasquez to keep going. So Tim, you do that. Wit, you do that. Oh, Punishing Bird is low. Wait, does Punishing Bird also count over towards tool abnormalities? I did not know this. Okay. That's just gonna get a little bit annoying later on. I'm guaranteeing it. Oh. I should have had more people just so that way I could have taken care of the meltdowns. I'll do that tomorrow. Which means whichever one of you guys finish first. Okay, you. Just get there quick. Tim, hurry your butt up. Please don't rage. Oh, for the love of God. Okay. Velasquez, can you do me a favor and go back into the main area? That is super annoying. And clerks are panicking because there is a bird. Literally, that's their only reason as to why they're freaking out. You can stay here. I swear, if you actually went the other way, that would have made me... Oh no, there's a bird. As long as nobody attacks the bird, we're fine. Because you can actually make the bird very angry if you attack the bird. There are so many screams because the clerks aren't calming down. Okay, P-Bird is back. I guess it's just insight. The last guess, you know what to do. There's not much else to really do, so I guess that's gonna be it for the workday. No major improvements, unfortunately. That is well okay in my books. A7. Okay, finally, we get some new abnormalities. Anxiety Teddy Bear is a modded one, before anybody comes to any conclusions. Because, believe me, I would imagine people would have gotten confused on that. Anyways, T-02-043. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of a colleague. That is Spider Bud, who I can handle. And O-05-47. You pressed it numerous times and you still have something you want to know about it. That is the Do Not Touch Me button. To actually get the information on this abnormality, you just need to interact with it in the main menu screen, or in, like, the screen when you start the day, and it'll crash the game. But I kind of want to do that one last, is that Zan can actually be kind of important for something, but for now, I'm just going to go ahead and get the Spider Bud. The energy output of our facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. The high echelon is waiting you. Our founder, A, is among them. What do you know about A? A. He is a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you'll be able to make your dreams come true. Myself? Well, of course, I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is the one who created me. He is also an enigmatic person. I imagine there are few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, Angela. Because knowing me is going to certainly take some time. Tired. Focusing. Zooming. I don't know why I just suddenly started singing. Okay. I did say I was going to get myself a brand new member, so let's get to that. Jacob, you can get some extra stuff because you definitely need it. I'll hire you here just so that way we've got a little bit more coverage. As for Ego, no, we can go to Teth here. We could even start going into He territory, but no, yeah, let's start going over into the He stuff. I don't want to use any of the Olive stuff, although I don't even think I can. Let's go with you having the Grinder Mark 4. Tim can have... Can't have Life for Daredevil because you don't have Justice. I guess I could get Latita. Latita's gonna be pretty good. The last guess you can have... I guess Screaming Wedge. And... Jacob... You can have... I guess Harvest. And for Ego Suits, let's see. Wits, you can start with having... Do I have, like, good Jack of all trades? I don't. I was about to say Solo Lament, but I don't think Solo Lament really... Yeah, I can't even use though anyway, because I need just level 3, which I do not have. You can have Harvest. Because Jacob's gonna be training. We have this. Actually, do I have any better white resistance? I do. But I can't use it because it's level 3. Beans. I guess for now you can have... No, I can't even get Latita. Jeez, you do not have a lot in the ways of options, do you? You don't even have... Wait. Oh, that's Fortitude level 2. I had to look closer. Prudence 2. Yeah, I think for now you can just have the Bear Paws. Can't really get much else from now. Velasquez definitely is my goat here, so you can have Latita, Tim up over to probably our Galaxy, I reckon. Because it's probably going to be the best, like, jack of all trades I can really get right now. And... red damage. Everyone is weak to red damage. Okay, let me shift gears a little bit. It's but no, Velasquez is... Okay, no, Velasquez is more resistant. Yeah, okay. I just read it wrong. Everybody is at least a little bit resistant to red damage. And everybody has some kind of resistance or neutrals. Which is good. Exactly what we need. Alright, first instinct. Velasquez, you know what to do. That's all there is to it. And Keybird. Tim can do that. And attachment work. You can do that, Jacob. Okay, let's do this thing. We can actually ignore Tarisha now, which is good. It just saves a little bit of time, if anything. Anything to save that extra click. Alright, I can actually get more of these. Good. Right, I completely forgot I needed to do that. There we go, there's the Spider Bud info unlocked. Now I just need the escape info, and then I've done everything on the Spider Bud. Instinct. Go on Velasquez. Jacob, you keep doing that. Wait, do this. Really? Alright. Slightly annoying, but not the worst. Bird. Back. I just want to kind of stop the bird at the very least. There we are. Beautiful. I can get more red eyes. Dang, actually, I should probably do that. Who knows, it could be beneficial for us. It could be a surprise tool that will help us think. No, I'm not doing that. Go! God, I keep misclicking. Jesus Christ, that worm made me jump. Jesus! Okay, everybody is busy with work, so my clerks are gonna freak out. That's annoying. Yep, already people are screaming in terror. Please suppress. Suppress. How you doing, my man? You're doing okay, but not for long. Nope, wait, get out of there, please. Go, go. You guys, get down. Down here, quickly. Okay, back in the fight. Wait, stay here. That was a slight problem. Thank God I had that under control. Okay, that was our first... So for those of you who need context, that was our first case of an ordeal Ordeals are results of extra negative encapsulin that has not been properly contained, and they get turned into those different things. So in this case, we just had a whole bunch of worms, which was annoying, but hey, we got the job done. So much blood. Alrighty, for now, back to work. Keybird, we still need more inside jobs done, so let's go do that. Go do that, Tim. You can... Can you get away with insight? Yeah, you can. And don't do anything else but insight. If you try and do insight with him, then he gets a little angry, and Spider Bud just kills you. Manufacture another one of those. Tim? Oh, whoa, Tim definitely... Oh, I know. Yeah, Tim, go back up, buddy. Insight, Jake, go do this. Spider Bud, keep doing instinct for now with Velasquez before Keybird gets out. I think I'll get the lost weapon for from Spider Bud, and then I'll call it a day. So in the meantime, I'm gonna keep on doing some other works. Wait, why did Tim almost die from that? That's definitely not a normal thing for it. I think I'll wait a sec, just so that way those two can heal. Okay, I need 5 more, and then that's done. No, I don't want to risk you doing that. I think I just want to pick you up at least. Well, cheers. I can just instinct Tim. Alrighty, that's everything. One new promotion. That was Velasquez hitting 04 now. That's really good. Well, I need more things for attachment, probably. Either attachment or, repression now. And I don't know any of these. Okay, cool. So, F0137? The snow is steadily melting. Perhaps because spring is coming. Or it might be the palace collapsing. That is Snow Queen. O-05-30. But nothing could compare to the music it makes when it eats a human. I know who this is, and I'm already having dreaded memories, but I should, hypothetically, be able to keep this thing under control if I choose it, but I really do not want to. And F-02-49. With my infinite hatred, I give you this gift. Crap, which one is that one? I don't remember. Give me a second. Nothing that my list won't be able to tell me. 49. That is... Redolta the Sleigh. That's a relatively forgettable one. I could just get away with Snow Queen here. I really could, because Snow Queen is just... It's just doing insight, I believe. It's a he, so if anything, the gear is good. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Snow Queen. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one of your subordinates, who is harvesting energy from an abnormality to meet the quota, shall face certain death doing so? This is a very basic question, so I'm certain you know the right answer. I would rather save the employee here. It's so simple. I cannot believe I have to remind you. manager's role is to oversee energy production and that only. You're not here to take care of the employees. Not that I've known you for a long time, but I never took you for such a humanitarian. Well, everybody's lives matter. It's not just my own. Lobotomy Corperation is an industry giant, and its mission to produce our energy is our top priority. It was such a simple question for me, however. Mayhaps not for you. If I were human, how disappointing is what I would have said. Please, do not worry. I will not make such a statement. I am an AI after all. Wow, basically just said... he basically just said the following. You care too much for humans, therefore you are bad. That's what I'm getting from that. That's so mean. Alrighty, let's see if I get the new mission here, because I probably should have at this point, right? Oh no, I got the research. Okay. Go with the display damage UI, please, because I really need this kind of information if I'm going to do anything. Because we have a new abnormality, I'm going to hire somebody new. Halen! Helen? Halen? I'm gonna say, Halen. Welcome aboard. You can get some extra shirting. Fortitude and Fortitude and prudence. Welcome aboard. You can go up here. I think I'll just keep Tim and Jacob there for now. Because I think Velasquez and Wit can handle things down here. So let's begin management. Hello, Snoquay, been a while. Okay. Insights. I'm gonna do this with Velasquez, because Velasquez is the best work results right now. You can do attachment. Halen, you are a new arriver. You do that. You do insight with Tim. You do insight with the bird, and you can, and Jacob, you can do instinct. Let's do this. Get management. Oh, we're having Crimson Dawn. Ah, great. So, our Dawn ordeal is, of course, going to be... And I'm going to forewarn you, if you're chlorophobic, we're going to have clowns. Halen, you get back there. Jacob, you get back there. Wait, you get back there. It's 14 positive blood boxes. Enough for all of these, which is good. This actually tells me a reasonable amount. Alright, let's look at our managerial guidelines. While the work result was normal, the employee would be kissed by F-01-37 with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, they were kissed with a high probability. The employee who received the second kiss forgot everything and was trapped inside the containment unit. That is slightly worrying. Velasquez, you go ahead and recover your sanity first. I do want to time this at least a little bit. Tim, you keep working on the bird. Wait, Tim, have you healed? Yes, you have. Go work on the bird. Insight. Last you can go back. I almost did the wrong thing. Okay. Suppress, please. Plus one or a bunch of reasonably effective, actually. I'm quite proud of that. Instinct. Go on, Jacob. Alright, we have all of the stuff, but we're not going to attempt it yet. To avoid the deadly third kiss and rescue the trapped employee, a duel with the abnormality must be commenced. Only those with a high fortitude will be able to rescue the employee. Let's make sure to rescue them before the day is over. Okay, that's easy. At least it sounds easy on the surface. Let's wait a sec. Halen, get back. I wish it would tell me, like, when they actually finish their work, because that can get annoying to multitask it at times. Tim should be okay, I think. Nope, okay, never mind. Wait, you can go handle the dog. Instinct, you do that. I think after everybody finishes their works, Actually, no. Even if everybody finishes the works, then I'm not gonna have everything unlocked on Snow Queen. Which wouldn't exactly be ideal. So I think what I'll do is I'll hard focus on that first. Yeah, it makes more sense to hard focus on that and then manufacture the weapons and in here. So Keelan, you keep working. We're gonna have 3 things melting down at the same time. I can handle that. Jacob, you do this. Tim, you do this. You do this. Velasquez, you do this. Ah, that is Trisha. Tim, can you do me a favor and just go... Where the music works for a second? Thank you. Tim, back to it. Alright, there's the escape information, so that's all of it. Now I just need to get the Frost Splinter and the Frost Splinter weapon and suit, but I think I can just do that over time. So for now, I'm going to end the day. Prudence is now level 4. Fast cast, that's good. Yep, everything is going as at least intended. This is very good. God, I'm so looking forward to opening up Hod's platform. Heart of Aspiration already have, because we're an our item abnormality will forgive those who hold greed in their hearts. Thus, it must only be worn by those in true need. I do like this one, but it's hard to stay on top of if you don't remember who has the bracelet and when to return it. So I think Heart of Aspiration actually is probably the safe bet for me to make here. Manager, among these 3 letters of the alphabet, A, B, or C, which would you select? Good question. I don't know why you suddenly bring this up. I guess B. So you've picked one? Good. Now please listen carefully. People who chose B are detail-oriented. They are rational, realistic, and honest to their needs, even to the point where others perceive them as snobs. However, the pursuit of practical interest and the tendency to avoid loss will lead them to success. Similar to me, except with success. Personally, I dislike the letter B. Wow, screw you too. This is a new pastime among the employees. I find it rather uninteresting. There is no scientific basis behind the observations, but it's admittedly a little fun to waste time with these tests. You know, maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this or that kind of person if I were human. Is it too odd for me to think about that? I wouldn't say so. The letter C. Zoo. Oh. Art. Hey, that's cheating! It's not a place at all. Doesn't count. Oops. I didn't know you were here, surprise, Yasod, sir. Sorry. I know we're not supposed to slack during work hours, but he insisted we... What? You started it! You wanted to get back at me for last time, remember? Shot it, you dork. I'll think about the appropriate response for this case later. You two, focus on your work. Of course, surprise, sir. Sorry. Looks like word chaining is starting to become one of the more popular pastimes here again. Do you happen to enjoy word chaining, manager? Guess I'll begin to get lost in thought. James, you know you can't enter this cell for work when your mental corruption is above 80%. It's against the rules. I know. Just this once, please. You know what happens if I fail to finish the sign work regime. Besides, you know how Sally went in at 82% one time and came out fine? I'm only at 81%. Please? Come on. What are friends for? Act so strict and the employees will end up isolating you. It'll be so lonely. Just kidding. Even if all the employees were to hate you, they'd still be at your playmate. You know that the word playmate has no place in this corp... Oops. My bad. Anyway, can I please get to work now, my lord Yasod? Don't forget that I cut you some slack yesterday when we were playing word chain. Fine. But just this once. And make sure to take a psychological examination right afterwards. You bet! Thank you, Yasod. See you in a bit. At times, I see hallucinations when I change my clothes. Through the clothing, I can see my skin covered with festering boils. Of course, my body is perfectly fine when I open my eyes. It has come to a point where I've begun to find the sight of my normal skin strange and unnatural. I cannot help but ask myself, why is my body intact? Why is it not rotting? I've asked the other Sephiroth about those visions, but it seems I'm the only one who experiences this. So now I'm given a brand new assignment, where I have to do 6 attachment works. Okay, I can do that. As much as I hope it's not going to be painful. Also, if you are curious, I do have 2 commands currently set in place, so if you guys wish to send those, then do feel free. Okay. Vincent. Alrighty, let us give you boys some starting fortitude and that. I'm gonna put 10 down here. Excuse me. Your justice is level 2 because I have actually been doing that. Last guess, I think you can get some justice as well. Ego. Let's have a look. You do not have any ego. That's annoying. Let's change that. I'm gonna readjust myself in my seat. This is uncomfortable. You can have sanguine desire, I guess. Your temperance seems to only be at level 1. Either level 1 or 2. Which is annoying. Why am I doing all of the stuff? I guess you can have this for now. I love how Halen just looks so confused. You can have gaze for now at least and have some kind of resistances. And for weapon, you can have Select. Actually, no. Select probably won't be able to do enough to have an Elven Dream. Aelin, you can step back a little bit. You can also have. Actually, yeah. Tim, I feel like I kind of want to jump you up a little bit, but I don't know. Do I want to jump you up a little bit, or do I kind of want to... I don't have anybody at a high enough justice level or anything like that, so I don't want to jump in on too much. Hell, you still get up is almost 1 AM for your... I mean, yes, but you, take me for being weaker than I am. Can I get anything WoW related? Because I feel like Velasquez could probably get something WoW related at this point. I mean, level 4 with some decent stats. You get Hornet, which is actually pretty solid at this point in time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just make you my damager. Blitz, get some stuff, I think. You didn't, like, equip anything that I have? You get this, actually, which is not bad. Especially because we don't have a lot of things that really do a lot of black damage. What do I want to do? Because I can't get any of the Alice stuff. These require level 5 stuff, which you don't have. I've got level 4. I think, yeah. Just because Spore is just probably going to be my most effective thing. At least for now. Tim can't really equip anything. Ready. Let's begin management. This will be the final day, and I think I'll stop streaming. Which means I will be coming back tomorrow. That's the Heart of Aspiration, which I've already done everything for. For now, we're just going to do things the way we always have done it. So I'm going to start off with getting Velasquez to do that. I will be getting more attachment up on Wits. I will be getting more instinct up on Tim. Oh, I can't really work on you now, can I? Beans. I think I'll just go ahead and swap them. You can do this. Vincent, you definitely work on your attachments. And Jacob, you work on your, fortitude. I at least want to have one person on standby, I think. That is the Snow Queen. Pile of beans. Jacob, you get back in there. Oh, hi. You know, previous shadow, you're correct. I really should not have been saying bold weapons. I am such a goose. At least I'll be able to finish the attachment bars. Oh, it's Green Dawn. Bruh. I mean, it's not like it's gonna be endgame. Not like it's gonna be necessarily annoying. It's just, god damn it. Could I actually? I could try and do repression, but not right now. Repression is a little too risky. And I kind of don't want to pour all my eggs in one basket. I don't know why I just want to. Go back to the stream. Holy crap, my stream is behind. Rush it and catch it up. Dates. Go back to this. Insight. Uncontrollable. That's fine. I want Tim to do this. Tim has more health than the others. over in control team. I wonder why. Bloody hell. Well, sacrifices up to my own sleep schedule, apparently. No, I already have the last one. It's fine. I just wanted to double check. $35. I can get either a weapon. Actually, the weapons is pretty good. Yeah, the weapon's good. I'm gonna get the weapon. Why did it have to be so loud? Okay. Let's see where each of them spawn. Okay, this one is here. We need to do that. Clerks are panicking, but that is to be expected. How are you gonna be able to... Go chicken power! Oh my god, chicken power! Go chickens! Oh my god, chickens. Okay, let us return everybody back. Everybody needs to learn to calm the F down. Bloody hell, whoever that clerk is screaming, calm down. It's just a machine. Yeah, it was a machine that would have killed us in some cases, but we're fine. Vincent's fine to do that. Galen, you do that. Jacob up there. Oh, it's like he just realized that the dude was dead. What is melting down? Ah, part of aspiration. That is annoying. Can Jacob get down there in time, I wonder? Yes, Jacob certainly can get down there in time. Do I have the mission done? Yes, I do, so I can end the day. How do I actually get more love points? Am I going mad? Probably. Alrighty. My one at road is done. So now I think I get one more mission. It'll be time for preparation. Oh, music just dropped. Oh, yeah, this. Manager, is there something wrong? Ah, I see. Will you wait just a moment? We cannot bear to look. You should close your eyes. There, I fixed it. There was a system error. How strange. It shouldn't have been so easily compromised. It's a technology originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that impressive of a technology, really. The human brain is fragile. Seeing such a cruel and shocking sight may unintentionally lead to a momentary shutdown of the brain's functions. Psychosis. If a manager like you were to suffer such a reaction, it would be very troublesome for me. So, I installed a cognition filter in your display. Thank you. With the cognition filter functions, dead employees will look like cute dolls spattered with red paint. Abnormalities, even those who could ravage your mental state just by being in your sight, will be reduced to adorable toys on the screen for your office. Trust me, before the cognition filter was installed, many a manager lost their sanity on the seat. I cannot allow you to join them. Interesting seeing your eyes open there, Angela. That day, James released 2 abnormalities on purpose, and eventually 3 clerks and 4 agents were killed. As you may know, having 2 abnormalities breach and losing 4 agents is a rather significant loss of manpower. Of course, it was I who ordered for James to be gunned down. I know the kind of place we work in. I'm not regretful for the fact that I was unable to stop it. It's that I regret having developed a personal relationship with him. I was careless with my position and let my subordinate exploit me. Chatting, games, yes, all of it was fun. James was a good joker, too. Of course, I had fun playing Word Game. We grew so intimate that I would forgive his trivial rule violations, but the price I had to pay for the error I made was not trivial in any way. Manager, this is Lobotomy Corperation. We see body bags every single day. It's a lonely place. Oh, my nose is itching. Sometimes you'll feel the urge to share the distressing anxiety with someone else. To have a friend. But, manager, whenever you feel lonely, please remember what happened to me, and try not to make the same mistakes that I did. You'll be able to get over the meaningless deaths that way. I envy Angela. She truly is a heartless monster. People say that I am too rational. You saw the cold-blooded machine. You saw the viper. You saw the cruel and emotionless. A frigid being who won't even bat an eye at the deaths of dozens of employees. I won't deny that I deserve that reputation. However, whoever built this place has to be a much more cruel person than I am. Sometimes I wish I were an AI without emotion. A vague sense of sympathy would only cloud your judgment. You are bound to make mistakes that way. Why would they place AIs with emotion to handle the facility if they were well aware that emotion would only get in their way? Do you know the answer? And the workday without a bad result. That's gonna be biting the bullet. However, as I have probably stated many a times, I am tired. And I think 9 days of development and now approaching the 10th day is really good. So I think I'm going to do the honest favor and end things up here. I know I was like live not for very long, but I was kind of wanting to have this as kind of just be a little friendly trip back, you know, relive old memories, to put it mildly. And with a new change in pace, and of course now being a VTuber, I figured it would probably be a good way for me to retrace my steps. So, thank you guys so much for being able to come back here. It feels good for me to at least be able to try and replot my roots. And who knows, if this does get the support that I am hoping for, then we can definitely get back to it. Again, I thank you all so much for being here. Thank you guys for understanding the fact that I seriously needed a massive break from YouTube after everything that's been happening to me over the course of the past year. And I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, if you do celebrate that. And if I don't see you guys for the rest of this year, for the remaining few days we have, then I shall see you in 2026, I guess. But otherwise, as I always say, until next time, ladies and gentlemen.